True, but they knew the grass wasn't green on the other side. Green on the other side.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Gators will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They go to the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Just plowing ahead. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw? Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's 3rd down. You just got sacked the play prior. But you do a nice job in the pocket. You get through your progression. It's not open. You take off and run. Pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Makes a connection. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful pass.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. Rolls it in. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big...
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Let him pitch it.
Try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And it's 3rd and goal, and this is throwing for it. I get it, but you got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
A lot of history between these two teams because even when there were two divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Looking for room. It's ball.
So I guess that puts my camera in full time.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Under fire. Oh, a lot of space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Got enough space, and he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score.
Indeed. That's
Kickoff
big.
unit on the field, and this
How you
defense
fucking
will
get
be
skinny,
called
bro?
on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The run from the shotgun. Powers through the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. 4th down. He'll try to toss it. Drop
Let's go.
and they'll turn it over on down.
Great defense.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Oh no.
Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often.
Oh no.
Touchdown, Tiger. How about this defense taking one back to the house? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Here's a heat. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start this drive going to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Dropped it.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Got a man. It's ball. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Gators in the hurry-up. Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's ball. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
I can't. I thought I was going to him.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Obviously, at this area
wide
of the
open.
field,
I can throw it
it's a
to him.
question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Defense.
Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops.
Turning on the Jets. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. The Tigers light it up.
Worried about just keeps being open lead.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. On target. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Makes the grab. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hansen. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He wants to go deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the 1st half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with the completion.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you puck the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and more. Wide open spaces. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Gonna run it. It's Webb. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Gators want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Smart move to keep it on the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. The short hands, it's Anderson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to find a way to bracket the slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Handoff to the lone back. Still running at the 40. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
LSU just trying to run out the final moments. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle, it's Durham. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Clock is stopped, timeout used by the defense, 14 seconds left. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he missed it, no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0. What a show these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher rank.
Understanding these damn mechanics is going to take forever.
Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Longhorns will put total leather and we'll get started. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Really disciplined job by the...
The new Reach for It stick move lets you fight for that final crucial yard in College Football 26. This is an awesome new feature that EA added this year, and it lets you weigh the risk versus
get down there and make the stop at the 19
and fight for those extra yards, and also risk fumbling in the process. So I'm going to run through some reps right here. I'm going to try to use the big
Hey guys, good night, CCA Defense.
Running to the left. Hard running there. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They send the tight end in motion. To throw, it's Underwood. Pressure coming. On the run, deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew. I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the left. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
If you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Brings it in down the left side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
And these linebackers are flying around, and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone, and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Going for the big play. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on down.
This doesn't make the game fun.
Listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go belly out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
3 rushes. 1.5. 4 points. This shit is annoying.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, to give, looking for room. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's the pressure. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Now on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Makes the catch, it's Moore. It's a running room.
Look, it just fell to the ground.
And that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He's moving out of the pocket. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Lost to fire on second down. Trying to beat the D deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
I can't make this up. There's so much shit going on with this game, man.
This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Manning. Finds his tight end. And the defense stopped that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. The inside handoff. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
Fumble.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. They'll give it to him again. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Back to pass on second down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically. I think they need to find a better rhythm. We've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Buying some time. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Texas! They put the first points on the board. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last quiet this crowd. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Underwood. Extending the play.
I tried the hot route, nigga.
Makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. It's caught. Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement 1st and 10. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Really effective concept against the zone there. It helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got
a shot toward the end zone. Looking for the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. He wants it all. Touchdown, Michigan. Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. The Wolverines will kick it away to start the 2nd
shit.
half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Here comes the heat. And they're not on the same page there.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you could spin on the other side. This offense is really, really bad.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Unleashes it. It's caught downfield. What a play
Oh,
there.
nice.
He rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Give to the back. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I just got pushed into that shit, bro. I just shuffling.
In the second half. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
When I'm talking to you about
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
He says, I can't talk about it.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. He's deep.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's McCulley. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Intercepted, and that is the last thing.
I almost just ended the stream.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Tight end now in motion. They want that clock to run. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Looks as if the defense
Oh my God.
was a little too eager
I hate
there,
this
got
game.
into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Handoff to the single running back.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Trying the left side. It's a seam wide open. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got his man across the middle. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Every time. Zero
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a 2-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
They believe they can run right here. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down.